Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment is what I do. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another session, y'all. I'm glad that y'all like to rock with me. Appreciate it. And what I need y'all to do, if y'all still rocking with me, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Sharing knowledge of the Be Real with D Real page is an important component in furthering the success of this page. So I appreciate comments. I appreciate likes even more. I appreciate subscriptions immensely. But sharing, let's get on that sharing, y'all. Tell a friend, tell 2 friends, tell 200 friends. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs by at least July. I know y'all can do it. Y'all rock with me like that. So let's go. Let's go for 1K, 1 at a time, 2 at a time. Eventually, we'll get there. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. I have a rather odd and OG story or subject to share with you that I don't think a lot of people that rock with me would be hip to. How many of you guys like Rob Zombie movies? You takes a special kind of person to like Rob Zombie movies. I personally am not a tremendous fan of Rob Zombie movies. I ain't a tremendous fan of horror movies in general, but he has cranked out a few that are not too bad. His version of Halloween, I like a whole lot. It's updated, it's modernized, and there's some more components added into it that we weren't privy to in the original versions of Halloween. Just kind of filling in those blanks. Rob Zombie has a propensity, in my opinion anyway, from what I've seen, to tell a very coherent story. So when I heard the news that Rob Zombie is doing a Munsters movie, that kind of stopped me in my tracks. Now, I know what a lot of you wide-eyed young people out there are thinking. Okay, here it is. Screen Rant. 4 days ago, Ryan Northrop. Rob Zombie's Munsters image reveals first proper look at movie. First, let me tell you about the Munsters. The Munsters is a TV show that used to come on in the 1960s, and it told the story about, well, as you can see from the picture, a monster family. And strangely enough, that was their last name, Munster. You had the Frankenstein-looking fella, that was Herman, and his wife, Lily, and Grandpa. And they also had 2 children, Eddie and Marilyn. Eddie kind of seemed to take on lycanthropic qualities, while Marilyn actually was kind of reminiscent of Marilyn Monroe. She was blonde, she was beautiful. She kind of didn't fit in that family. But anyway, the fact that Rob Zombie is making a Munsters movie, Munsters, however you want to pronounce it, Munsters movie is interesting in and of itself. Let's read, y'all. Rob Zombie shares a new image from the set of Munsters, which reveals the first proper look at the upcoming reboot. Yeah, another reboot. While best known for violent R-rated horror films like The Devil's Rejects, 2007's Halloween, it's great, and 3 from Hell, Zombie's next project, The Munsters, is his first PG-rated movie. The Munsters is said to be something of a passion project for Zombie, with the film first being announced back in March of 2021 and simultaneous release in theaters and on Peacock Yay, Peacock, in 2022. Development and production on the Munsters has been slow going, but Zombie regularly engages with fans on social media, sharing images from the set and revealing character costumes and locations, including a faithful recreation of the Munsters' home, 1313 Mockingbird Lane. While a firm plot of the movie has yet to be revealed, the movie is expected to follow in the footsteps of the original series, which tells the story of a family of monsters who move away from Transylvania to the American suburbs. Munsters stars Sherry Moon Zombie, that's Rob Zombie's wife, Cassandra Peterson. Oh, 10 points if anybody knows who Cassandra Peterson is. Wait a minute, I'll tell you. Cassandra Peterson is another name for Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Okay, that's interesting. Jorge Garcia from Lost. Oh boy. And what's my man's name? Jeff Daniel Phillips from Zodiac. It looks like it's got an interesting cast. But question, did anybody ask for a Munsters reboot? Now, I like some of the work Rob Zombie does. He's a bit ultra violent, but there are people who are into ultra violent, and so say la vie. But the Munsters. Do you want to see a Munsters movie? Maybe Rob Zombie's Munsters will be the Munsters movie I didn't know I needed to see. It was in syndication in the 70s. The Munsters was in syndication, and I would come home after school and I'd watch the Munsters. Very formulaic, very, very formulaic. They're monsters. They live in the suburbs. Anytime anybody come to the door, Frankenstein answer the door, vampires answer the door, folks freak out. They had a dragon under their stairs. I mean, it was more a comedy. So I'm like, is Rob Zombie going to make this version of the Munsters a comedy? Or is he actually going to put that Rob Zombie twist on it where it's like, okay, I can take some common stuff or I can take some stuff everybody has seen before and make it look scary? So is he trying to make the Munsters look scary? I don't know. According to this picture, they seem to look realistic, I guess, as far as monsters go. Herman there looks very Frankensteinian. I never knew what Lily Munster was supposed to be, but Grandpa, who I'm assuming is her grandfather and is a vampire, perhaps Lily Munster is a vampire too. But then, you know, my imagination goes crazy and the nerd in me says, how did Frankenstein and the daughter of a vampire get together and have a werewolf and a normal kid? Maybe I'm digging too deep in this Munster stuff, but it's just these odd different things I like to throw out at you that make you go, what? Why? What for? Yes, exactly. What? Why? What for? So who knows? A lot of people said Bel Air shouldn't have a reboot, and it up until the Slap Her Around the World, successful project. So, I mean, who knows? Reboots can go either way. They can be incredibly good or they can be incredibly terrible. So we'll hold out, see what's happening. For my OGs, for my folks that's hip to it, are y'all up for a Munsters movie? Drop it in the comments. And as always, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. This was definitely another one of them other ones. But until then, yo, y'all be good. Be good to each other.